Hey guys, it's Sam with Ready Set Go. Welcome to the video. So today's video is on how to find different stocks to invest in. There's so many stocks out there. It's kind of hard to keep track of all of them. It's actually nearly impossible unless you have 40 hours a week to dedicate towards it. But if you are an average investor like the majority of us, like me as well, then you kind of need to be efficient with your time. You need to know which companies you want to keep an eye on. You want to know which companies you should start keeping an eye on. And that'll kind of help you determine when's a proper time to finally pull the trigger on a stock and actually make an investment in it. So, majority of us, this is Google Finance right here. Most of us go and kind of find trending stocks. We look at volume for the day, we look at price changes, and it gives you a quick snapshot of what happened that day, and you can add it to your watch list up here, keep track of it moving forward. I added on my phone as well. I have an iPhone, and the stocks app is pretty nice. Gives you a quick little glimpse of what's going on across your entire watch list, and that's how I find new stocks to watch. And then after that, I'll keep an eye on them. Like Halliburton, I bought recently, but I've been keeping an eye on it since about November. Um, So that's a good way to do it. That's the typical way to do it. I'm going to show you guys something that not many people probably do. So this is Motif Investing. If you guys haven't heard about them, essentially they have a platform where you buy motifs. They're collections of each motif is a collection of 10 to 20 stocks where they make up a central theme, and you only pay 9.95 to actually purchase all of your entire amount gets invested in one motif, and you can change the allocation. So stock A might get 5% of what you invest. Stock B might be 10%. Stock C is another 15%, like that. And essentially, they even do fractional shares. So if you can't even afford the stock, you can add that share. You can add that corporation into your motif, and whatever percent allocation you give it, they'll give you fractional shares for it. So it's really good to buy into different themes. Like if you want to get into copper, then that would be you could buy a collection of copper companies. Essentially, that's the way Motif is kind of structured. Great place to invest. If you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, I highly recommend it. I'll toss a link on the screen and put one in the description box for a discount link. So feel free to check it out. It's a free account to open up. So, but going back to the main point here of the video, what I do with Motif is I actually use it to find new stocks to kind of keep track of based on the different themes and based on their 1 month returns. So usually I like to buy, one of the rules is buying the dips. And essentially when a industry or sector or a theme has fallen for, a few months straight, then usually we reach this point where the sell-off is kind of tapered off, and the valuations start becoming fairly attractive to the inherent value of the company. They're worth more than what they're trading at. So I like to find sectors that have been falling for a while and then start adding them to my watch list from there. So, all I did was I said sort by 1 month return and then sort low to high. You could also do high to low, but these these companies in precious metals or Renter Nation, Office Space, they've been increasing for the last month. So the price, you already missed the boat on these. So you want to stay away from these for now, unless obviously there's exceptions to every rule. Unless you believe that these companies or this theme is going to continue to go up, you think metals, precious metals, will continue to increase over the next couple months, sure, then it might be a good place to start. But personally, I like to find the undervalued things that in the long run, the 10, 15 years, they're going to still be good. Just try to find a nice entry point and try to get in there. So let's go through this real quick. Actually, might even go over to page 2 here. All right. So shale gas. This is an interesting one. Actually been so once you get into it, you can see the motif. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier. It's made up of a collection of different stocks. So you can actually decide how much weight it has in the motif. So, EQT Corporation, ticker symbol EQT, excuse me, has a 18% weight for this entire motif. So when you're about to purchase it, you can actually adjust these. And you think Rice Energy should have more, then you can adjust the weight so that more of the funds that you're putting in this motif are allocated towards Rice Energy. So once you're in here, you see that shale gas has a 1-year return of negative 32%. Great. So, it's been falling for quite a while. So, since about July. So, that's great. Now, let's take a look. This is exactly what we're trying to look for. That fits our first category. Then we scroll down and we have all of these stocks. At that point, I would take EQT, go over to Google Finance, Options House, E-Trade, whatever your research method of choice is, your standard research method of choice. Type it in, see the information, read some of the articles. Obviously Motif also offers this. Once you open an account, you can actually do it all within Motif. For the sake of example and just ease, I'm using Google Finance, but do know that if you do go in here, you can actually see the news and some of the analyst expectations as well. So that's pretty much what I do. It's a very quick and dirty way to, a lot of these companies you probably haven't heard of before. And it's a very quick and dirty way to expand your knowledge of all the different types of companies that are out there, and all the different types of themes, sectors, industries, and kind of just start becoming aware that it's not just the McDonald's, it's not just the Walmarts. There's plenty of companies out there, and if you're not going for the blue chip CCC dividend growth investing type, strategy, there are a lot of great smaller companies that have a nice balance between growth and value that might be a good time to get in on early. So, do check it out. Highly recommend Motif Investing again. It's a great, great place to learn about a lot of different types of industries and business sectors that you may not have heard of before. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to toss them in the comment section below. Or you can always reach out to me at my blog on www.readysetgo.com. I'll toss a link on the screen for you guys. Come check it out. I like to talk about affiliate marketing, growing your blog, investing, making money, saving money, frugality, pretty much the entire gamut of how to achieve financial freedom. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys again for watching. I will catch you all later. Peace.